Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Horse Snob. My name's Michael James. I am the Horse Snob, and I'm here wishing all of you ladies out there a very, very happy Mother's Day this weekend. With your big celebration coming up, I know a lot of you are out doing the dinner thing, going to be celebrating with the family, but after dinner, you want something to do, some sort of activity, something to engage with the whole group. Knowing that often that one thing is a movie for the whole group to enjoy, I thought it a great time to put together my top 5 forgotten favorites list of movies that are perfect for your Mother's Day weekend celebration. From Friday the 13th to The Conjuring to Mama, there is a ton of movies obviously out there that I could have chose from in order to create this list, but one key factor in particular, I really wanted to make sure that the pinnacle character, the centerpiece of each of these movies was the mother. So, with that in mind, I have it narrowed down to this top 5 list, a collection of great movies for you to enjoy on this Mother's Day weekend. With no further ado, let's get into the list and start off at number 5, working our way up with The Others. The oldest movie on my list today, this one goes back, I believe, to 2001, so we're talking 20 years ago now. So far back that a lot of you mothers out there probably were kids yourselves when this thing got released. So it wouldn't be a shock if you missed it. A bit of a slow burn kind of movie, but definitely worth the watch. This takes place in an old Victorian-style English mansion way out in the countryside. Nicole Kidman, the lead, playing that mother figure we're looking for. It's her and her 2 kids and a few people that help around the house. Maid, butler, that kind of thing. Dad is at war. She's left home alone with the kids, and she is not altogether mentally stable. A movie that deals a lot with various phobias and psychosis, and all of it really centered on her. This very old school, uptight, prim, and very proper person, who the more you get to know her, the more you feel that at any given moment, she is getting ready to explode. A great contrast within her character, highlighted by the ambiance of the film, this gorgeous manor in the middle of nowhere that is constantly circled in fog, and it's just ominous. A great movie if you missed it. You can find it available on Cinemax right now if you have cable, or stream it on their app. At number 4, it's The Monster. This time it's Zoe Kazan playing the mother role, Ella Ballantine, her daughter, a very limited cast in this one. Mom and dad are divorced, and they are making a late night trip down a dark as hell road to dad's house. And it is pouring ass rain outside. It is dark. It is haunting. And they are not alone. Not as alone as they think they are. Thus the title, and you can kind of guess where this thing goes from there. A very well acted, well scripted movie, and it should be no shock at all, given who's at the helm for this thing, Brian Bertino. A dude I have talked about before in some great depths, having already reviewed The Dark and the Wicked, which is currently on Shudder, a phenomenal movie that is another absolute can't miss kind of film, just like The Monster. If you missed that one at all and you want more information on it, you can check out the full review at the link provided above. Dude has also put out The Black Coat's Daughter, another movie I've talked about several times over, and The Strangers. So if you've seen any of these 3 films, all of them, leaning a little bit towards that slow burn area that some of you may not like. But if you've seen any of these 3 films and you liked or loved any of those, this one should be perfect fit for you as well. A phenomenal, gorgeous, dark as hell, terrifying movie that is a must watch as far as I'm concerned. You can find it available currently on Showtime. Again, if you have cable, you can catch it there, or on the app if you have that. And at number 3 on our list, it's Case 39. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different in that mother-daughter relationship because we're talking about an adoption. This is not organic, not blood-related, and it's a bit of an unusual adoption. The storyline follows Renee Zellweger. She's that mother figure for us, who is a child welfare social worker. She's looking in on a family that's having some issues, and come to find out, they are doing some pretty hideous shit to their daughter. The parents are arrested, the daughter ends up through the system, and Renee's character, feeling for the young girl, decides to take her in, to adopt her as her own. From there, all kinds of bad shit goes down. With supporting roles from Ian McShane and Bradley Cooper, this movie has a really strong cast to it, but the standout by far and away is Jodelle Ferland, who at a very young age in this film playing that daughter role really was the star of the show. For whatever reason, from a very young age, she's always seemed to gravitate towards these sci-fi or horror type features, whether it's TV or movie, and she does so well in them. A great film that's currently available for streaming on Netflix. If somehow over the years you missed out on this one, take some time and check it out. You will not be disappointed. And number 2 on our list, we're going with The Ring. Another movie that's, I think, almost about 20 years old now. This one was part of that trend in the early 2000s where we were remaking every Japanese horror film you could think of, with things like The Grudge, Shudder, The Eye, and The Ring was no different. And I mean, you want a film that's just terrorizing, pretty much from beginning to end, this is one of those. It's a common question that's asked amongst horror groups, people always looking for that next big scare, something that's going to terrify them, and if you're looking for that kind of thing, either as a mother to show your family or as a kid looking to show your mother, this is an easy recommend. One in which the basic storyline is about a movie that if you watch it, you will die in 7 days. I mean, just sort of dark and ominous right off the bat that you're going to show mom a movie about a movie that's going to kill her. A great film for this weekend, a great film overall, and one you can find available for streaming right now on Amazon Prime. Go and check it out. It's going to be glorious. Hey gang, before we finish up today's episode, just a quick reminder to check out the website, horrorsnob.com. You can find a full archive of everything I've put out thus far, some truly awesome novelty items, and absolutely rare horror memorabilia authentically autographed by dudes like Sid Haig, John Carpenter, and Bela Lugosi. All available for you at horrorsnob.com. And now let's get back into it. And lastly today, it's Mother. If you have not seen this movie, it may be because you're just not attracted to these types of films, and I understand that. Going back to the slow burn comment earlier, this is going to be a bit of a slow burn type of film. About halfway through it, do not doubt the fact that you'll probably be asking yourself, what in the holy fuck am I watching? But if you stick with it to the end, the mind-blowing experience of what you just witnessed is so epic and so worth it. An all-star cast with Javier Bardem, Jennifer Lawrence, Ed Harris, Michelle Pfeiffer, all directed by Darren Aronofsky, who's one of the weirdest dudes out there who makes fantastic films. Things like Black Swan and Pi. If you know his work, you know his movies, you like those type of films, you're going to love this one. My number 1 pick of the weekend, go and check it out. Available right now on FX. Alright, that's it for me today. As always, I invite you to take a moment, hit that subscribe button and the bell, stay up to date with all the reviews, rankings, previews, trailers, everything I pump out on a regular basis. And while you're at it, hit me up across the board on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and there is a podcast coming soon as well. So much horror snob out in the world, because there is so much good horror to talk about. A happy Mother's Day to everybody one more time. My name is Michael James. I am the Horror Snob. I thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.